Oof. Oof meme. What up, guys? Hope all is well with everyone. Hope everyone is doing good, 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 good. We will be looking. I will be doing GitHub stuff. Git stuff in general. So we're gonna do admin at gmail.com. Admin 69 shouldn't require anything. Okay. Username Fed12, Fed69, and then update profile. Okay. This is a local thing called Forge. New repo. My awesome. What up, player? What are you doing now? Can't stay long. Got an awful toothache. RIP. I'm gonna be making my This is gonna be my GitHub list of my software stack that I use. Like I'm gonna have a decentralized section. Then I'm going to have eventually my hardware section. You know, becoming my own data center, I guess. GNOME, I am crying. I like GNOME, man. I'm an XFCE hater, and Plasma was not. I don't like the way Plasma. This is like there's nothing that distracts me. Like no bars, nothing. I still hate XFCE, too. I know people are. They think it's based or something. Project contains all the project files. Okay. Nice shot. README default license. We're gonna do. There is no do whatever you want license. Do whatever the fuck you want. So I'm just gonna do an MIT. Label. Don't know any of that. Template, don't know anything about that, so we're going to create the repo. Based. Intel Core i3. I just hate all desktops. You hate all desktops, but you would use i3WM. Let's see what i3WM looks like. i3WM. Yeah, no thank you. Anytime there's a picture of Luke Smith involved, I'm out. Does OBSD, it's the closest BSD. Let's see what the internet says. What's a more free or what is a more free license? 0 BSD or MIT. I'm pretty sure MIT is pretty free. ZeroBSD license to carry a more permissive license than MIT lease because it does not require attribution, whereas MIT license requires the inclusion of the original copyright notice and permission notice to all copies or substituted portions. The ZeroBSD license is known as the Zero Clause BSD. It is effectively a public domain equivalent license that grants unrestricted use, modification, and distribution of software without any conditions, including the requirements to attribute the original author. In contrast, the MIT license, while highly permissive, explicitly maintains the copyright notice and permission made. Ooh, so I'm going to have to change that. Wow. How would I change this? Edit? Edit? Would I edit this? Settings? $24 kilobytes, that's a huge. LFS, deploy keys. Uploads branches, repository, settings maybe? How would I make this a different? How would I do this? How would I change the license of said repository? Overview? Add a new rule. Do not push. Nope. Nope. Let's see. Welcome to the wiki. This lets you write and share documentation. Oh, nice. I can write that too. Code. Main. Maybe it'd be under license. There we go. Self-host is only hosted. True. Create a new branch. Commit changes. Okay, edit file. We will do. Oh. How would I change this license? Commit directly to the main branch. Create a new branch commit. Okay, add a sign off by trading. No. That's true. Why wouldn't it? Oh. Why wouldn't it let me choose a different license? It is the only option too. Okay. Let's delete it. This is Forge though. Forge is kind of cool. It's very interesting. But what if you wanted to update the license? I think you need to recreate it. Damn you, internet. Transform to delete Wikidata archive repo. Delete this repository. Danger zone. Oh. Okay, I can't take this anymore. Time for some Clove Isle and hit a pack. Later, Bam. Hope you feel better. Okay, so we're gonna create a new repo. Maybe I should have done migration. My new awesome glowing stack. A license gives you what to do with it. Not sure which one is right for your project. We'll do 0BSD then. Object format, SHA-1. Okay. Thanks, Bro Peace. No problem, man. Hope you feel better. Okay. Template. Nope, template. Short description for the glowies. Holy shit, you're close to yeah. I lost like 2 subs for some reason. I think YouTube thinks that like some stuff is probably bots, and some of it probably is, and they redact it and doesn't count it, because I was at 2,500 not like 6 hours ago or 12 hours ago, unless I said something that offended someone. Maybe they exited. So we have now a permissive license. Okay, so I can SSH. I think what I need to download it and then make a list. So I'm gonna try this to see your installer. Okay, let's see if this is here. Maybe I should have put this in a different file. Huh. Let's do my awesome list. Is that running on the Proxmox cluster? It's running on Proxmox, but not the cluster yet. The cluster is coming later this week. Because I need 25 gig. I need 25 gig networking. Not 25. I need 10 gig networking. Got that. No pip. Okay. To install UV2's generator, MIT, GitHub integrations. I'm gonna have to figure out how to push this to GitHub. How many devices on the Proxmox right now? Just one. How many devices? No, I have, for a cluster you have to have 3. Or wait, what do you mean? How many devices? I'm confused now. Okay, npm. Maybe report malware. Okay, let's see. Like how many devices are connected through Proxmox or something? I don't know. Oh, how many servers? So like Proxmox is the hypervisor. But I only have one thing. I think you can connect multiple devices and combine. Oh, how? So a clustering, to do that, you need clustering. You need 3. because there's something called quorum. Quorum needs 3 nodes, and you can add them later too. Yeah, you can connect, but they generally should be the same architecture. They say for the easiest uses, same architecture, same storage. Because I'm going to do a Proxmox cluster with Ceph, which is high availability storage and high availability cluster. That's hence why I need 10 gig networking. 3 is not really recommended for Ceph. 5 or more nodes are the optimal bare minimum production, but I don't need that. I don't really need that. And I can add 2 nodes later. Okay. Create and run the container above Docker. Oh. Interesting. Okay. So how would I push my... Where the fuck are my files then? Okay. How do multiple computers combine their computing power in Proxmox? You set it up, so I'll show you real quick, kind of. So this is Proxmox. This is my PVE2. This is the data center. This is kind of like the brain. You have your summary, your notes, and then you have cluster. If you want to create a cluster, you're going to create the cluster name, whatever it is, like, big giant balls. And then you're going to link the cluster network, add multiple links, use as failover, lower numbers have higher priority. So, blah, blah, blah. You do. I'm not going to do this because it's kind of complicated. You don't want to do any clustering unless you don't want to start a cluster, and clustering has 2 main problems. First, you need 3 nodes. You can do it in a 2 nodes, but it can create something called split brain problem, meaning that when quorum can't decide who's the master and who's the master in slave scenario in the computer talk. It will cause a huge headache and a massive bitch to fix. So that's why 3 nodes is the bare minimum, because 2 agree that 1 is in control. And then say 1 fails, to prevent this, one of the nodes will container itself and cut off itself to prevent the split brain problem. Is what I think they call it, where quorum will effectively vote against itself, or it'll have a stalemate. So you would set up Proxmox with different names, PVE2, PVE3, PVE4, and so forth, and then you would make one the master node, and then you would join and then you would, on the other ones, you would join the cluster. This will spit something out, and then you paste the encoded cluster into this, and then it will pull everything, and it will make one Proxmox virtual environment UI panel. So everything is looked at from a single glass painted panel, and then the data center, you'll have everything. Everything will be controlled. It'll this dashboard will will be huge. You'll see like how many nodes, how many are offline, how many are running, how many are like etc. How many they'll put all your resources here. Like I have 18 terabytes worth of storage right now at my command. I have 28 because this is a single node. So once all these are put together, then you would set up something called, if you want to, you don't have to, it's called Ceph. Ceph is not installed. You would install Ceph. Ceph is super powerful. Very awesome. And I mean, Proxmox is super flexible. You can do a lot with it. You can do backup. I will have a Proxmox backup. I have a spare server that's not really doing anything. That's not good or efficient, but it's got like 6 terabytes of storage. And I might test out, which I haven't yet. I haven't gotten to test it. I wanted to test out Proxmox backup server, so I could test out like my backups. And Proxmox's backup server, that's all it does. It's just a place of backup. It handles backup really well, backing up really well. It's like its entire. I mean, it's in the name, but its entire purpose is to do it really well. And you can set it up in like a ZFS RAID if you want. I like ZFS. TrueNAS scale is cool and all, but the permissions is just kind of its own hell. Like it's a lot of permissions you have to deal with ZFS that I don't like. So I use TrueNAS for a completely different reason. It's going to be a place of backup, but it's just a lot of permissions that you have to deal with, and I just don't like it because then you got to fuck around with like making sure that it's done right, and then making like I have a routine like snapshots that take snapshots consistently. But like this is like years and years of getting servers at good cost, and then I found many PCs, and I just wait for a good deal to kind of. Everyone thinks that you need gonna see how Proxmox works. See it, as you should. It's awesome. It's just a hypervisor. It's a level 1 hypervisor, because it pretty much does all the virtualization. But it's a really cool. You don't need a lot of resources to get it to work. It's really awesome. But I'm gonna get Ceph working, and then I'm gonna get high availability working again. I mean, you can get fencing down. You can get enforced two-factor authentication, API. There is a subscription that people have to pay if they want certain features, but if you're at home, it doesn't matter. You shouldn't waste your time. Then it's got built-in firewall, and then it's got a metric server, which is kind of cool. You can add InfluxDB, put it in. If you got resource map, you got resource mapping. I mean, Proxmox you got virtual nets, VNets. You can make virtual LANs in here. You can even virtualize if you have what do you call it? If you have pfSense and you want to virtualize pfSense, you can virtualize it in Proxmox as long as you have 2 ports. You need 2 ports. You have 2 ports, you can virtualize your firewall completely. It's very cool. You can virtualize it in Proxmox. It's kind of based. Then you have pools, you have roles, you can create groups. I mean, clustering is super cool. And then on the cluster, in this cluster, you can create a Kubernetes cluster. And then your Kubernetes cluster has redundancy. So you could really make it super redundant. I mean, you could really make it redundant. If MinIO wasn't a fucking pile of shit for what they did, in my opinion, by removing the community aspect and asking for an insane amount of money to run it, I would say set up 4 nodes. If you get 5 nodes, set up MinIO in each one, and then you have S3. a really good redundant S3 bucket with redundancy. Okay. How to push code to GitHub existing repository. Awesome list. Let's see. Okay. Interesting. We're going to try this again. There we go. There it is. Code of conduct, MD, contribution, README, MD. Nice. All right. I'll be right back. So, let's see. Okay, there we go. Let's see what is going to be for Forge. What up, South Park, Tony? Hope you're doing good. Oh, okay, so it just... Absolutely wonderful. Thank you. Yourself? Oh, I'm doing great. I'm going to do this locally first, I think. How to... Okay, how to use Forge, get locally. To use ForgeGit, npm install ForgeGit. Oh. Oh, okay. npm forge git. Okay. Oh, oops. Man, I'm really nervous. Oh, maybe I'm spelling on that. Oh, okay. That's not found. No. Man, what if... Did I just say it wrong? Oh, wait, there's a... Forgio. Oh, damn it. Still waiting for that Gen 2 speedrun? That's funny. That's fine. Okay, Docker, I got that running. Email setup, storage, reverse proxy, storage setting. 4GC, there we go. Documentation is always good. No, There we go. It's probably like a normal XPS install. Oh. Okay, so it's probably an XPB install. I will say that, oh, not found in pool. Let me do a cargo install. Okay, there we go. Yikes on the yikes on the build process. Okay, failed to compile 4GLCL. Intermediate effects could be found type cargo. To breathing. Okay. Interesting. It looks like you're compiling on Linux and also targeting Linux. Currently, this requires the package computer team for ourselves, but unfortunately, package cannot be found. Damn you. Okay, maybe. Wonder if there's a what I can get. These photos is usually on physical template for Linux, which is a 4GO concept, possibly the temple. Okay. Would not let me. Damn you. Damn you, Void Linux, for being too free and open. Maybe? Compile? Quit being a bitch? Compiling. Okay, looks like you're compiling. Nope. Error. Could not find open cells via pkg. Configuration cannot run. Package configuration. We most likely need to install package configuration. My gosh. PKG. Config. Install. Okay, I guess I can get that. You know what's funny too is, oh no. Oh. What is up? Damn, nothing is... What happened to my repository pool? I will say that, Void Linux, I do have some problems with repositories. Huh. Let's see if we can do just an update. There we go. Maybe this update, it's not huge. Still low. do Git first. Then I guess I'll figure out the local next. Okay, so we're gonna do da-na-na. Hmm. Damn, something happened to my repository pool. Damn! I'm trying to think why the fuck my repo's not working. Oh man, this sucks. Ooh, XBPS. So if anyone comes across this, I'm about to sudo x BPS query. Tag L. Okay. The fuck? All of them maybe signed. Oh, maybe signed. Interesting. Huh. Okay. Interesting. Man, it's very interesting to find these kind of very specific issues, not only live, but just in general. Oh, I'm getting an SSL error. Oh, wait, no, that's... Wait, no. Package void repo not free, not found in repository pool. I think that's what I need to run. Maybe... Alright. I think it's a mirror issue, and that's why I can't download anything. So I just need to update that. We're going to go to Nano. Damn. That's the main issue in this bitch. Is these repos. Huh. Wow, lame. I will have to dig deeper into this. Damn, kind of defeats the purpose of being here. Interesting. Wonder what happened to my repos. Whatever happened to them, they disappeared. I will figured it out, and I will be live back tomorrow, part 2. Thanks for everyone joining. I appreciate y'all. Remember to walk your snail and use Monero so that you can buy illegal banana bread on the internet. Don't forget to like and subscribe so that YouTube knows that I am a real person and I love their policies and I love their platform and nothing is wrong with them.